Let me tell you my most embarrassing story. I was in year 7, so I was like 11, 12 maybe, and I need a wee. So I go to the toilet, I'm weeing, and then a group of girls come in, and I knew from their voices, I was like, shit. Because these girls, they were older than me, and they shat the life out of me. I knew it was go time. I sat in that stall, and I braced myself. Oh my God, it sounds like an elephant is pissing. Her piss is so loud.
Oh no!
Maybe she needs some water because it fucking stinks in here.
The casual
trolling
trolling
at the time as well for being ginger and ugly and weird because I
ugly
was.
babe.
And so I just.
Oh my God! I'm okay. Why do we sneeze like this? See, because I was right. I said the truth. You know, they say when you sneeze, you say the truth. You're not ugly, babe. Stop.
Right. Oh my God, is she crying? That's so embarrassing. When I tell you I wanted to be flushed down that toilet, I've never wanted to die more in my life. That's not true, actually.
Kids,
but anyway.
honestly.
So I go back to form. I'm trying to hide my tears to make sure no one sees me because me crying was a daily occurrence at that point. Miss Pennock sees it straight away. Big up, Miss Pennock, love you. She's like, you're crying. Who made you cry? And I'm like, no, Miss Pennock, this one's really embarrassing. I don't want to.
Don't make it worse.
Who made you cry? And I'm like. So she runs, she sprints down the corridor, tells head of fucking house. The girls get detention, but this is the best part. When they're in detention, all they had to do for 2 hours was write me apology letters. For
standard school. Or when we have to write on their like a blackboard, like 10, like God knows how many times, like 100 times. I'm sorry I did this. I will never do this again.
They had to write formal apology letters on proper, perfect paper in envelopes. Saying, I'm sorry I took the piss out of your piss.
I thought you piss.
And I received them the next day.
Jokes.
Sat on my fucking desk. Like, welcome back to your nightmare of secondary school. Here's the letters of people apologising for taking a
piss.
I still have them. They are somewhere. I saw them the other day. That's why I'm telling you the story, because I was like, oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, that's quality. That's like it's like kind of like a low-key bully, but like, I don't know, it's like trolling, but it's like fun. At least she finds it funny, and then she has all these memories now, and she kept the letters, like as if she kept the letters.
People are talking about them embarrassing themselves at work Christmas parties. I have got the most epic story. So
I never ever went to
the
them.
Frog in London.
Can't stand them.
We got a minibus there and met the rest of the co-workers there because some of them got the train. It was a tasting menu in the private room. I'm sure it was called the Frog. I think it's shut now. And it was very expensive, I assume. I was very lucky enough to not pay. And
perks?
Yeah, I think it was like a 12-course tasting menu. You had a wine with each dish. Basically, I got absolutely shit-faced. I can't remember the second course. I had to get carried out of there into the minibus that we were getting back. So half of the staff were getting the minibus back. I was projectile vomiting all over myself.
Oh no, no.
The smell of my sick from 12 course was so rancid that the co-workers behind me were being sick from the smell of my sick.
I can imagine.
Obviously no one wanted to get charged, and no one wanted for the lady that was driving the minibus to be like, sorry guys,
pray for the cleaning.
Get out, because we were in central London this time and we live in Kent. So I was trying to be sick quietly, what I thought was quietly. From what I can't remember any of this. This is just from what I've been retold. And I was going to my friend and my boss at the time. Shh, no one will know. Projectiling being sick, like, into his hand, into the bag, everywhere. So they stopped at a petrol station in central London, and he jet washed me down with a car wash thing, thinking it was the water because there was sick in my bra, in my dress, in my hair. So he jet washed me down, but he didn't use the water. He accidentally used the screen wash. Well, he said accidentally.
Wow, that probably.
So I was in this skin tight black dress, heels, makeup, being jet washed down. Then I was not only covered in sick, I was covered in screen wash.
I thought you get some salty water.
Back into the minibus. Oh, sorry. his sister came out as well whilst he was jet washing me, and the smell of my sick made her sick. So now there's like multiple people being sick from the stench of my sick. So then I had to go back into the minibus covered in sick.
Can you imagine, like, it's like everyone stood in a circle and like being all sick and like in turns. Like, well, what the hell?
One more.
God, what kind of party is that, huh? What kind of party is that?
I don't know if I was crying or laughing or didn't know what was going on. And screen wash, sick for the 45-minute journey, still being sick.
Oh, that's just horrific.
Got dropped back to my flat, can't remember getting in, can't remember anything, and the frog gave us a gift bag each.
The frog.
At the end of like charcuteries. Alexa, off.
Oh my god, it was mine. I was like...
so I somehow got myself to sleep. I woke up in the morning, my dress was sticking to me, like stuck.
Ew.
Not from sick, from the screen wash.
I don't like
my
that.
My hair was covered in sick.
I don't like that.
I rolled over to think, like, you know, that anxiety, and I was like, oh my fuck, what happened? I opened the bag, covered in sick, like, I mean, like, to here of sick. Looked at my phone, and my other boss, who wasn't in the mini journey but was told about the minibus, but was told about the journey.
Well, she was lucky he wasn't there.
Had text on the work group chat saying, Annie, you are a disgrace.
Oh, yeah.
And then she unsent the message, I think because my other boss, that was my friend, knew what anxiety state I would be in. So then I go on my phone, and one of the other co-workers had posted like an Instagram story of me stood in the dress covered in sick being jet washed. So I hope
that's
she
a
still
bit
has that
naughty.
video, or I hope that someone still has a video of that night, because this story is like unbelievable. I didn't get sacked. I still worked there for another year or so.
I bet you didn't go to that party though.
Yeah, that is, unless you're being washed down in central London, making your other co-workers sick from the stench of your sick, then I don't think there's a Christmas staff party embarrassment story.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm gonna try and find video evidence of that night.
So there I was, sitting on my deck drinking my coffee, when I remembered easily the most embarrassing thing that I have ever done in my entire life.
What did you do?
Naturally, I wanted to share with you. Growing up, my childhood home backed onto a elementary school. It was not a school that I went to a different one, but on Fridays, my school had half days. So before lunchtime, we were let out, and my brother and I would sprint home because the school behind us would have full days, and so we would be able to like spy and eavesdrop on the kids, which is super exciting, right? And somehow it came to be that my brother and I started interacting with the kids via the fence, but for fun, we decided to tell them that my name was Jessie, I was being held captive in the basement, and I couldn't speak.
No.
You know,
Just a steal.
when you lie for fun as a child. And this went on the entire year, and like the entire school knew about
A whole year you've been locked up in the basement. How did the kids that think like, she locked up in the basement, how is she speaking to us? No, probably not.
the kid named Jessie that was being held captive in the basement that couldn't
Oh
speak.
wait, you started like, you know, like we all like as a kids had like this story that we knew, like it was like a hearsay. Oh, do you know this guy? He lives in there.
He's done something, or he unalived someone, or he's a creep, like...
This was Jessie's story.
So was it a great lie? No. Did I think it was gonna come back and haunt me? Of course not. Did it? Here's the next bit of the story. Flash forward a couple years, my family goes to a family friend's house for dinner, and there's a couple of families there, people we didn't know, but one of the children
Was the kid?
at the dinner thought she knew me, and she comes up to me and goes, Jessie, right? You're Jessie. How are you doing? Are you okay? Are you alright?
No, I'm not Jessie.
And she was so
I'm not
stressed
Jessie.
about my situation, and I kept saying like, oh no, I'm not Jessie. I don't know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. I'm not Jessie, whatever. But she was convinced. And I had to go the entire night pretending I didn't know what she was talking about. I was like, I don't know who you're talking about. It's not me. But her mom even knew the story of Jessie, the captive girl. And so our parents had to have a talk because her mom was genuinely concerned that I was being held captive in a basement and that I was told I wasn't allowed to speak. Oh my god. The embarrassment that caused my parents. Oh my god. So if anyone out there thinks that my name is Jessie still, I apologize. I used lying as a pastime. I've grown, I promise.
You've learned, girl, okay? Jessie.
I literally can't believe I haven't told you guys this. This is my most fucking embarrassing story, and I didn't really remember it because I think I blocked it out until a brand reached out to me wanting me to promote their
trauma
edibles.
blocks it out.
And oh my god, I need to tell you guys. So I don't sleep. I literally have to take something every night to sleep. So when I sleep over at a guy's house, normally I have loose pills in my purse, medicated pills that I'll take to go to bed. But I didn't this night. So he was like, oh, I have like THC gummies that you can go to bed there for sleeping. And I was like, oh, like haven't tried that before, but yeah, like people do that all the time. That's totally fine.
Oh, I can't.
And mind you, I do not smoke often. He hands me them and he's like, oh, you probably only need one, but here, just take the thing, like keep it by your bedside, whatever. So I take one and he is falling asleep, but I'm wide awake still because they take a while to work, and I forget that I take one. So about 15 minutes later, I take another one.
How can you
like, oh,
forget?
I should take that so I can go to bed. And then about 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh fuck, I should take that so I can go to bed. Edibles take like about an hour to hit, so I'm laying there thinking, not a big deal, whatever. And then all of a sudden,
how many did you
all
take?
of a sudden, babe, I start to forget how to breathe. So I'm laying there like, how the fuck do you breathe? Like I have to think about every breath. And so I start to panic. I'm like, I need to go to the hospital. Like I'm having an anxiety attack.
I've heard of this. Is it like called like manual breathing, where people actually forget how to breathe and they're like and they're like counting their breath? Oh my god, my anxiety could never, I could never
forget how to breathe. I can't fucking function. I don't want to wake this man up because I don't want him to think I'm a little bitch. So I just am like having a panic attack silently by myself,
dying in a corner,
forgetting how to breathe. So I'm like just kind of holding my breath on accident, and then I start to shake because I'm not fucking breathing.
Oh, girl.
And it wakes him up. And all of a sudden he looks up, he sits up and he's like, are you okay? Like, are you good? Do you need anything? Do you need water?
Oh god.
And I sit up and I just vomit all over him. All over this poor man. But it doesn't end there. I don't just vomit on him. I vomit all over his room, all over his bed, and all over his dog. So I just get up and I walk outside as fast as I can for somebody who can't fucking breathe, and I'm sitting outside on a lawn chair sobbing. You know, like when little kids throw up and they start to cry? That's what I was doing. I was like hyperventilating, being like, I want my mommy, I can't breathe, I need to go to the hospital. He comes out and he is like, okay, what can we do, trying to calm me down. I'm still vomiting, and I had seafood, so it was like not pleasant.
Oh my god, this literally like makes me feel anxious. Like I can't have anything. Like, can you guys, I cannot have anything, okay? I don't drink, I can't have any of the funny stuff, like I can't have anything. My body reacts to everything. I have to have everything like organic, like even my detergent has to be like non-bio or like whatever. Like I can't. Oh my god, it makes me just, how did she survive?
And I assume what he did next was go get the hose to wash his dog off, not me. But as soon as I saw the garden hose, I was like, clean me off. Like, I clean me off. I can't go inside like this. So he's spraying me down with the hose, and I'm like, I'm still wearing clothes. Like, I need to get out of these clothes. So I just start stripping, butt-ass naked, while sobbing and throwing up, stating I need to go to the hospital. I'm butt-ass naked on a lawn chair trying to, like, regroup. Having an existential crisis. Like, the things I was saying, like, I wouldn't even say to my therapist. And this poor man just stood out there with me for probably like 2.5 hours.
Oh, bless
while
him.
I threw the biggest bitch fit of my whole life. And I'd like to say I wouldn't try edibles again, but I know myself and I will. And I'll probably have the same experience. But
girl,
I'll
you
try
don't
them again
learn
after that too. I just don't ever learn my lesson.
Oh, that just, I feel that man probably like stayed with you for 2 hours because he probably felt guilty that he like gave him to you. But like, girl, how, like, you must have took a hella high dose if you were vomiting. Like, that's crazy. And does anyone notice, why do you have already 2 stories of 2 girls being sick and 2 girls were getting washed by a hose? Like what is there a theme in this? Like not on purpose.
Embarrassing thing ever happened to me. Like, I literally want to hide.
Did you get washed by house, girl?
Never open my mouth ever again. So I'm at the airport and I'm waiting for my luggage. It's my boyfriend's birthday, so I'm doing what every single person does, and I'm rewatching my own Instagram story. Then one of you guys come up to me and you're like, "Hi, are you Spencer?" I'm like, "Hi, yeah, I am Spencer. Hello, nice to meet you." And then you say that the reason you started following me is because of your friend, okay? And it's actually your friend's birthday, and you're wondering if I could take a video for your friend. And I'm like, "Well, yeah, of course, duh. Give me your phone." Or so I thought. That is what the girl said. So I grab that phone and I say, not even kidding, word for word, I say, hi, oh my gosh, happy birthday. I love birthdays. Birthdays are like a national holiday. They're literally my favorite holiday. I love you so much. I hope you have the best day in the entire world. I'm freaking out. I'm so happy. I'm on a literal high because one of you guys came up to me and I'm like, ah! I was too busy looking at the phone to look at the girl whose phone I'm holding, and she walks away. I think nothing of it. I give her a hug. I'm like, yeah, happy birthday to your friend. It's her birthday. And then my mom looks at me and she's like, what did you just say? Like, what did you just do? And I look up at my mom and I'm like, I said happy birthday. She told me it's her friend's birthday.
Right.
She never said it was her friend's birthday.
What do you mean?
My mom, who is standing right beside me, literally says, I didn't hear her say it was her friend's birthday. And when you took her phone and started saying happy birthday to her friend, she kind of looked at you weird like, what are you saying? What are you doing?
What you mean?
So I think what happened was I was rewatching my birthday post for my boyfriend. And I mixed up like friend, birthday, boyfriend, birthday. And I ended up just saying like happy birthday to her friend. Like, I'm just imagining this girl saying to her friend, like, oh my gosh, I saw the girl you follow on TikTok and I asked her if I could get a video for you. And this... And her friend's like, oh my gosh, you saw Spencer. Like, what did Spencer say? Let me watch the video. And I'm like, birthdays are a national holiday. Like, I'm really hoping that girl is just saving the video for one day in the next 365 days when it actually is her friend's birthday.
Oh, that's cute, to be fair. That's like a cute... Your brain just basically played like a trick on you when you watch something and like literally stage in your mind and then someone else comes at that's not bad. Like, that's cute. That's funny.
Embarrassed myself at Starbucks and will probably never go back in there, but I ordered a drink and whenever I got it, it had something blue on the lid and I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. It looked like a piece of paper, maybe something like that. And so I just wipe it off and I'm about to drink my drink and then I look inside of it and I'm like, wait, there's something on the inside too. Like, that's weird. There was something on the outside, something on the inside. And I just had this bright idea. Like, I'm just going to go back in. I never go back in, okay? You could like spit in my cup and I could see the spit and I would be like, it's fine. But for some reason today, I'm like, okay, I bought this drink. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to tell him that there was something blue on the outside and on the inside. So I get up there. I'm talking to the cashier. And I'm like, there's something in my drink. And he says, I think it's your straw.
Huh?
I said,
but it's green.
Sir, you're absolutely right. It is my straw. And I'm so sorry. And I left. And I'll never go back in there again because that's embarrassing. I literally thought there was something in my drink. It was just a straw. He was very kind about it, though. But I'll never stop thinking about that. So that's how my day's going.
Are you stunned? Am I missing something? Are you colorblind as well, babes? The straw is green. Green? Like, how did you see? That's fine. Like, you know, this is about, Starbucks seen some... It's every day. I kid you not. So, like, this didn't faze him. Go back to the Starbucks girl. Don't even worry about it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's little funny, embarrassing stories. I loved it. So please like and subscribe, and hopefully, or I better see you in the next one, okay? You have to spend this time with me. Bye-bye. Mwah.